All relatable funny comedy videos of August 2023, not my audio.
My little sis is watching Peppa Pig at full volume and not giving me any space to record this. But anyway.
Stop saying I'm watching Peppa Pig. I'm a big girl.
No, you're not. You're tiny.
I'm massive. Leave me alone.
Did you just call yourself a fat pig?
I call myself a big woman. What? You're that idiot.
Big woman?
You're an idiot when you're filming for your friends to get famous. Ew.
I'm not filming for my friends to get famous.
You're filming for you to get famous. And anyway, Peppa Pig's the best, so mind your own business.
I thought you just said you don't watch it because you're a big girl.
Well, life changes. And anyway,
What, in 10 seconds?
yeah. And anyway, when I watch it, it's so good.
Why, do you like George?
Yeah, he's my favorite. Yeah, I have a crush on him.
Teachers be like, oh, you can't wear makeup, you can't wear jewelry, you can't dress how you want, you can't paint your nails, you can't do this, you can't do that, blah, 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 blah. And if you live in the UK, you'll know that on the 8th of March, we're going back to school after the lockdown. Over that lockdown, I've been wearing makeup, I've been wearing whatever clothes I want, I've been painting my nails, I've been wearing jewelry. Has it affected my learning in any way? No. And then teachers come back saying like, oh, but we need to set the boundaries somewhere. We'll set the boundaries somewhere. Make boundaries. But like, let teenagers express themselves. Wearing a necklace will not affect my learning. All of a sudden, oh no, I painted my nails white. Oh my god, all of a sudden, wait, what's 2 plus 2? I don't even know. Let me take the nail polish off.
Parents and teachers need to understand that speaking our own opinions isn't talking back. For example, my teacher, Mrs. Brown, was literally shouting to my friend, "You have to do the homework. I don't care that you've been really busy with your grandfather's funeral. I expect it to be finished tomorrow morning." Which is very unreasonable, so my friend replied back saying, "But I spent my whole weekend at my grandma's too." No buts! That is rude. Have you not been told that talking back is rude? Huh? What? The whole point of a conversation is to talk. Surely you should know that by now. Blasting music in the car is the best thing ever, right? But when I just want to play my own music like Happier Than Ever, as soon as I turn anything on, like your dad, my mother is then yelling at me like, ugh, my poor ears, stop that racket, it's making them bleed. And continues to play some Beethoven classical music or something instead. Mother, I don't know if you've realized, but we're not in the 18th century anymore. I hate it so much when you're in a classroom and you're just minding your own business and doing the work, you know, and the teacher is walking around the classroom like a lost sheep, comes up right to your face saying, "Can I help you?" Like, no, Mr. Jones, do you see my hand up? No. And literally he always has that strong coffee breath. And I'm just like, please back off. 6 feet, 6 feet. Also, he just happens to be that one teacher who gives you so much homework saying that you have to give it in before the deadline, when he's there taking months to mark them. Like, make that make sense.
So you know how teachers usually set up Kahoots for students to win, and if they win that Kahoot, they're going to get one candy. One candy. One candy. I don't get why students in my class are so desperate for just one candy. What? I don't get it. How that's even worth your time? Just help me. Just make one game. That's like 30 minutes of Kahoot. I don't know, millions of packs of candy in my backpack. I could give like 20 years of candy to each student in my whole school. But people go cuckoo, crazy for one candy.
When I was little, I found my mom's credit card. And, being a 6-year-old, I saw my mom putting the credit card on her phone, and I knew how she did it. So, I decided that I was going to put it on my phone. So, I put it on my phone, and I was downloading Roblox, because I thought, hey, I can play with my friends here. That day, I spent $2,000 worth of freaking money on Robux. Let's just say, a lot of my friends thought I was really cool and rich. When my mom found out, I hid from her for seriously like a day, and then once I got in there, she wasn't mad, she just said I was Captain Robux.
You, where do you live?
With my parents.
Where do your parents live?
With me.
Where do you all live?
Together.
Where is your house?
Next to my neighbour's house.
Where is your neighbour's house?
If I tell you, you won't believe me.
Tell me.
Next to my house.
You, where do you live?
With my parents.
Where do your parents live?
With me.
Where do you all live?
Together.
Where is your house?
Next to my neighbour's house.
Where is your neighbour's house?
If I tell you, you won't believe me.
Tell me.
Next to my house.
One time I went to the zoo, and one of the exhibits at the zoo was a big hole in the wall with no glass, just a hole with some branches and sticks, and a sign that said, "In this exhibit is a giant spider." But apparently this one specific kind of spider would never leave its web, so they didn't even have to have glass on the cage. But guess what? When I looked in that exhibit, there was no giant spider. I even stuck my head in the cage to get a good look, and I couldn't find it. So when a zookeeper walked past, I was like, "Hey, zookeeper, where's the giant spider?" And she looked around the exhibit and couldn't find it herself, and all she had to say was, "Huh, that's weird." Excuse me, what do you mean that's weird? There's a giant spider on the loose. Call 911.